Welcome to this week's Rogers McHugh YouTube video. In this week's episode, we're going to discuss the 5 daily habits that I think that will make you super successful and ultimately earn more money if you follow them. Let's go. Welcome to this week's Rogers McHugh YouTube video. In this week's episode, we're going to be discussing the 5 daily habits that I think if you do will make you more successful and ultimately make you more money. So, what are they? Well, let's go and explore it. But before we do, if there's any that you think I've missed out or if there's anything that you think could be added to it, then feel free to put it in the comments. And also subscribe to the channel so that you're notified every time a new video drops. So, number 1, daily habits that will make you more successful. For me, it's a daily routine of exercise, ideally first thing in the morning. So, for quite a while now, I've changed my daily routine about a little bit, and I get up half an hour earlier than normal and get a 5k running, and I try and do that most days of the week. I find that it's really good to get you started for the day, and it gets the adrenaline going, it gets all the hormones running around your body, and it just switches you on for the day ahead. I also find that it actually helps me concentration wise later in the day as well. I used to get sort of middle of the afternoon and start to flag a little bit, feel lethargic, and what I do find is that I don't feel that quite as much now. But yeah, certainly, and look, it doesn't have to be a 5k run, it could be getting up and going out for a walk, anything that sort of gets you up, gets you moving. I feel that it's really important to start the day well, and that would be the first one. Daily habit number 2, and it kind of follows on from that really, is blocking out key times of the day to do specific tasks. So you will know your own, I was going to call it body clock, it's probably not a body clock, but you'll know your own routine. There'll be times of the day when you really struggle for energy, and there'll be times of the day when you're really upbeat and positive and full of energy. You need to make sure that in those times of the day when you're full of energy, you're blocking out that time to do income generating tasks. Things that are going to drive your desk forward. If you're a business owner, things that are going to drive your business forward. Going out getting new clients. Going doing things that are going to impact your business. And then on the flip side of that, there's going to be times of the day where you generally struggle for energy. You're a little bit more lethargic. And they're the times of the day when you do your admin tasks. And it's different for everybody, so I'm not suggesting that at 9 o'clock this is the task that you need to do, and at 10 o'clock this is the task that you do, because some people are morning people, some people are night people, so it's making sure that you're doing the jobs to suit around how you're feeling at that specific time. And like I say, making sure that you're doing your admin tasks and the things that aren't going to impact your desk or your business as much when you're feeling low on energy. If you're doing your sort of sales calls when you're low on energy, you're not going to get the desired result out of it. It seems like a bit of a futile time to be doing it. You're not going to get the benefits of doing it. You're not going to feel like doing it. So let's do that at a time when you're buzzed up, you're ready to go, and you're really able to drive it forward. Daily habit number 3 is focusing on what you're good at. So when you go to school, normally you're told, right, you're brilliant at English, you're not so good at maths, we need to start working on your maths, or vice versa, or whatever it is, and they try and get you to improve on the areas that you're not very good at. I think this is a bit of a mistake, really, and I buy into the fact that if you're good at something, work at it until you're an expert at it, and delegate the things that you're not good at. So, again, if you're running a recruitment business and you're not good at admin, get somebody in that can do the admin side of the business for you. Why spend hours doing a job that somebody else could do in less time, and it'd free you up to do the areas of the job that you are good at? If you're a recruitment consultant and you're really good at winning business, but you're not great at resourcing, put a business proposition to the company that you're working for them to bring a resourcer in for you. Because that would then free up your time to go and win more business. There's a business reason and a business argument to make that happen. Or if you're running a temp desk, and again, you're great at finding the candidates, and you're great at winning the business, but your admin lacks, go and put a business decision and a business proposition to your employer and say, look, I feel like if you would bring me an admin person in to work alongside me to chase all my timesheets, to put certificates on the system, whatever it might be. This would free up X amount of my time, and this would generate X amount of pounds for the business. If there's a business proposition to it, people will listen and take that on board. So don't sit there spending hours doing laborious tasks that you don't enjoy, that you're not good at, and that somebody else could do in a much shorter space of time and would free up your time to go and do the things that you're good at. Again, it might be that you're a 360 consultant, but you're not very good at winning business, but you're brilliant at resourcing candidates. Again, let's go with a business proposition to bring in a salesperson so that you can spend all your time generating leads and speaking to candidates. So delegate the things that you're not good at and really focus and improve on the areas that you're brilliant at. You'll become a better version of yourself. Daily habit number 4, and this is critical for me, reduce distractions. Everybody's got mobile phones. You can't get away from having a mobile phone in this day and age. But for me, I don't have my notifications on because I don't want to be. I don't want my day to be delegated by what people come to me, by who's messaging me on WhatsApp, by who's texting me. I want to be able to be the master of my own destiny in terms of the tasks that I need to perform that day. And if you're constantly being interrupted by your family WhatsApp, your mates from the pub's WhatsApp, other people in the business WhatsApping you, you're going to lose so much time. And also games, like by all means have games apps on your phone if you want to play games on your phone. You know, I'm certainly not telling people not to enjoy themselves, but don't be playing them during the working day. Let's reduce the distractions and really improve productivity. But notifications for me are a big one. You see it all the time. People will be halfway through a task or halfway through sending an email. They'll get a WhatsApp message come through. They'll notify, or the phone will notify them of it. You'll pick up your notification. You pick up your phone, look at the notification, go onto the WhatsApp, have a look at the message, and before you know it, you've forgotten what the email was that you were meant to be writing. Or even worse, it's a link to something on a social media channel. So you click on that, and you then spend half an hour down a social media rabbit hole. There's a reason that the phone companies want notifications on there. It's to drag you back to your phone. It's so that then you can be notified about things that are going on. So you're on your phone, you then go on social media because that's where it's directing you, and then they're trying to keep you hooked on social media so they can sell their advertising space. Don't allow it to happen. Turn your notifications off, only go on the games outside of the working hours, and you'll really improve your productivity. And daily habit number 5 is maximise your commute. I think everybody in the world, predominantly, if you're not is not maximising the commute. I think you can do if you do it properly, and it doesn't matter whether you drive to work, whether you walk to work, whether you get public transport to work, whatever it might be. What are you doing in that time? You know, if you're travelling an hour a day to get to the office, that's 2 hours a day. That's 10 hours a week of time sat in the car or sat on the bus where you could be improving yourself. Do you listen to audiobooks in that time? Do you listen to podcasts? Do you try and improve your mindset? Or do you stare out the window? Do you daydream? Do you listen to music? And look, there's a time and a place for all of those things, and I'm not saying that you need to be on it all the time, but if you maximise your commute, then you know, it's not dead time. Are you, if you're a recruitment consultant, are you listening to recruitment podcasts to try and improve your skills while you're going to and from the office, or listening to audiobooks based around your roles and responsibilities and your job? Or, again, if you've got a business, are you listening to business podcasts, entrepreneurial podcasts, things that get you thinking, things that might just trigger something to improve you as a person or improve how you operate in the role that you're in. So maximising your commute. I know what you're going to say. A lot of people work from home these days, so there's no commute to maximise. Well, if that's the case, I completely agree. However, for me, if that is the case, daily habit number 1 is crucial. You need to get up, you need to get some fresh air, and you need to do some exercise. And you can be listening to the podcast while you're doing that. But also, daily habit number 4 is crucial, because if you're at home, there's even more distractions than just your mobile phone. So being focused and reducing those distractions is even more important. So those are the 5 habits or daily habits that I think if you start implementing into your daily routine, you will become more successful. I'd be interested to know what you've thought of this, but make sure that you give the video will subscribe or the channel will subscribe, and you'll be notified every time a video comes out. And the algorithms loves subscribers, so make sure you do subscribe. It'll go to a wider audience, and there'll be more people out there that'll be able to see this video, be helped by this video, and hopefully find the rest of our back catalogue. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you next week.